quick series. In this quick series, I show you how you can make an underground intersection, an highway intersection, to be specific. So how would you approach to make an underground highway intersection? Because you normally don't have all the tools available to line everything up, and it's very, very finicky to actually make that happen. So the trick is to make something which you can easily replicate underground, and to do so, there's a very easy intersection which is actually quite effective, and I'm show you this right here. And we're going to need the road guide and blah blah blah. You start out with a highway F at 12. So I'm going to use the normal road because I do have the grid snapping, the road lane snapping, which I don't have with the other tiles. So I'm starting out with making some sort of highway, which will be something like that. What's now basically happening is I'm going to make an intersection which I can easily replicate underground by just counting units. So this is my main intersection, and what I'm doing now is I'm making unit. One unit, every 12 units will actually be one slice of my highway, and I'm keeping the 12 meter, which will be my baseline, because I need to go more underground and cannot go up. So I'm going to go 12 units over here and go down by 4 units. And then I got, no, this was wrong. I didn't use 12. I'm using 12 units because it's the maximum you can do before the game starts to break the road. So you see 12 units is where you get one ramp. It doesn't count so much on the ground because there's always a ramp. So just to show you, I'm going to use the 12 unit measurement here. So I'm going to 12 units and going down 4 pieces. You will need the road precision mod to actually have these displayed maybe. I don't know what's actually in the vanilla version. So just be sure, if you don't see everything what I do have here, get the mod, road precision mod, to actually get this right. So we go 12 units in one direction and go 4 times down. 4 times because I do have road anarchy with the 3 meter thing. So I'm going to go from 12 units to 0 units at a length of 12 units, like this. And I'm going forward 24 units, which is 2 by 12, and I'm going up again to 12. And this is now not working as it should, because underground this will not be like this, but it doesn't matter right now for that. So, and now from the other side, I actually go 12 units straight, and then I'm going down like here, 2 by 12 units, 24 units, I'm going down to 0. And now I go up here with 12 units again, up to 12, like this. And this one goes straight because it already is 12. So now I end up with this wavy form, and what I can do now is basically I can use a road from here, make it 45 degrees, and yeah, underground you don't have that issue because it makes the ramp better, so it's not an issue right underground. So I'm going to activate road anarchy so you can see what I'm doing. So let's make this one 45 degrees up here, and then this one. So these 2 points are actually on are more downside, and these 2 points are the upper side. So I'm basically connecting these points, so the lower points and the upper points as well. And you may need to have road anarchy enabled to actually make that happen. So, and what we end up now here is basically an intersection purely made out of unit counting. And I'm just going up here again to 12. And what I have now is an intersection which I can replicate underground, and which will work not too badly actually. It will work pretty well. So, and let's replace that one to actually highway pieces, so you can see how that one. So it will be like this, something. And this will go in that direction. So like this, and I'm going to use ramps here. This will be ramps, and I'm going to use a 2-lane highway for that. So what's basically happening is we do have that one. Yeah, so we do have both. This highway can actually leave there, and this one can leave there. And they are going to enter both roads. So this intersection is actually going to work. So we cannot basically build this blindfolded, because we don't need any points or anything. We can just build this underground. So let me just stop the day cycle. Just don't want that one now. So like this. So how we were going to build this now underground? So I'm leaving that this here as a reference. So let's assume we do go. Let's go underneath with that road. Let's go to -12. Doing the same for here. -12. So what we do have now is we do have an underground highway up here. And I'm bringing this over to here. So we have something to build on. I'm using now the wrong direction, but I think you still get the point of how it's going to work. So let's turn this one around. So we do have our highway in here, and I'm now going to replicate this one. Do it like this. So I will basically get now -12, and we just do the same thing we actually did with here. I'm going to use a normal road because I do have the road length snapping here. So now I'm going to use that road, 12 units, go down to -24, and then 2 by 12 units will be 24, and I'm going back to 12. And I do need another one, 12, for actually even that out. So on the other side, I'm going to leave at -12, going over there. And then I'm going to the next spot and go to -24. And at that spot, I go back to -12. So I do have the same waveform underground. And you see the ramp is much more smoother, which is better. And now I just connect these points. So we do have that lower point, and that lower point, and that high point, and that high point. And that's what I'm going to connect now. So again, using the 45°, and you need the road precision mod for that, to see the degrees. And putting a road up here, and this is the lower spot. And I'm just connecting it here again, 45°, and we do have one solved. And we just go for the other one, bring that over there, and that's at -12, a depth of -12, and going back here again as well. So now we do have that one. Ooh. Yeah, we do need to go underground, so to remove that pieces. And the next thing, we just need to make sure to level it out again. This one is already at -12, so we're just bringing that one over. This one is at -24. Bringing that one back to -12, holding control to snap to the angle, hopefully. Oh, well, it doesn't snap to the angle for whatever reason. Anyway, doesn't matter so much. Bring it out over there. So, and now the exit is already at both sides at -12, and they're both sides at -12. And the last thing needed to make is actually, oh come on, is actually transforming these roads to actual highways. So I'm going to use that one, and yeah, this is no highway, so let's make this a highway again. So this road is actually the highway. We're just upgrading the road type here. We do have the highway, and I'm going to make this one ramps. And we can see the arrows pretty good. And this will be a 2-lane road. Not sure if you got them, but can use a 3-laner as well. So this one will be the entering. We just need to turn around these arrows. And so I think this one is wrong. Like this. Okay, so now we are done. We made an underground intersection. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That's very nice. So all is left to do is you can just even go ahead and proceed underground, or just bring everything up again. So like this. Let's do this. Like so. Like this. And then shwon. Fix the direction. And here we go. We do have an underground intersection. And very easy. Does work pretty well. And I hope you like this one. And be sure to leave me a subscribe here. Okay, guys. See you. Bye.